Happy Republic Day to all my friends, relatives, well-wishers, and everyone in this country. So to believe in yourself is not easy. Many people suffer from inferiority complex and they don't even know their skills and they want approval from others. Only when your boss says, oh, you deserve promotion, you are doing well, this, that, and so on, then only this fellow becomes happy. So this is generally what is happening is everybody criticizes other fellows. Criticism of others is very easy, damn easy. And advising them, do this, do that, this, you should like this, you should eat like this, you should do this. So many people are there. They are all professors. They are all saints trying to advise you as a saint, guru. My God, what a pity. They don't observe, they don't practice, and just lip talk. Even sympathies, even empathies, so-called empathies, everything is a big drama now in this whole world. Entirely different world, dramatized, unclear. They themselves do not know what they are doing. So, in fact, many people are away from their own responsibilities. They escape responsibility. They only learn to talk, twist the words, and do the magic of magic of words, and somehow or the other live their life. Many people are basically animals, very close to an animal. The fellow is a Taurus, let us say. Taurus is a fellow who is egoistic. He thinks quite high of himself. So these things are there from the birth. And one is Aries, let us say. He is a very angry fellow. All the time he, only outbursts and doesn't, in fact, introspect and try to feel bad about it. He is hurting. He is hurting others by his own attitude of fierce tongue and also behavior. So, how to get the introspection done? Even though you introspect, various aspects are there. Very complex body, very complex mind, wavering mind, so-called, mind which is questioning. Oh, rational. Oh my God. Humanism, communism, Marxism, Tokkism, Tholism, all sorts of isms. So in fact, if you look at, so many isms are being coined. My God. A list goes to infinity. How we are all great in such classification and codification and so on. But we don't know anything about it. So much is a complexity. Mind, consciousness, all these things are very, very complex quantities. We can't even understand the mind. Somebody I was asking, is the mind a computer? Yes, it's a computer. But is it having a disk? They say they don't think that the mind is having a disk. Consciousness is not having any disk. Then how is it that it is remembering 30 years back incidents and so on? They say neurons are there, suddenly come together and then try to find out search that very quickly and almost electrically, and then come out with the result. Is it not a miracle? Can you imagine how things are being done in the consciousness and also in your body? Your body can heal itself. That's what US says. Your body can heal itself. Until 20 days, don't come to me. I will not be giving any antibiotic. Antibiotics stopped working because people became immune. So many people have taken so many antibiotics. All have been exhausted. So in fact, to be very frank with you, this particular situation is a very bad situation. So, to be very frank with you, the body, understanding the body, understanding the way our whole system, all are machines. Digestive system is a machine, and then shit is a machine, digestion is all is a machine. Your eating is a machine, digestion is every part of the body is a high level, high technology based machine. And one thing which you people cannot understand, because very thick skinned, very thick skinned people, dunnapos. So you cannot understand the sensitive matters of the life. If you really want to be sensitive, look at yourself. Are you not a naturally born and brought up robot? Just like that, just like any robot, you are constructed naturally in the womb of your mother because of the semen of your father. All this process is scientifically understood. Great. Astronomy, astrology, not astrology, astronomy, biology, anatomy, all sorts of things are cut and, looked at it. But the mechanism in which all these are united together and trying to work together, could you understand? Can you understand? So, really speaking, the more and more the quantum mechanics people and quantum physics, quantum biology, quantum consciousness, all quantum issues are there. You go and see how things are coming out. Earlier in your engineering sciences, like engineering mechanics and so on, we assumed that particle is a static particle. But that is only to get some simple solutions and simple results. But that is not it. They found that many things are not explainable through static particle theory. So they found that the light travels not only in straight lines but also in waves. So they have brought out a theory called string theory, and later on superstring theory, and now a higher level quantum mechanics, quantum physics, these things are happening based on the assumption that the atom is not static. It is dynamic. It is vibrating in its own sphere, in its own place, like a shivering. Very hard the complexity of this problem. And they ultimately are now coming out and saying that human being is something like a naturally born and brought up robot, having a mind which is bigger than any computer that you can think of in this world. Even the supercomputers and big size computers, everything is nothing before the computer that you and I have, everybody uniquely have in your mind. And also that the disk is not there. Disk is only neurons come together and try to catch from the air, from outside, from air, because it is saved in the air. Cloud computing, it is saved in the air. Data is saved in the air, not in a disk in the mind, and it is just collected back through the neurons coming together. How these signs are happening? Electronically. How electromagnetically. These things are happening like miracles. Miracles are there. Reality is different. Reasoning, Bukha reasoning. Can you understand really? There are so many places in US where the stones are flying in the air. Gravity has no effect on those things. There are so many places which science cannot understand nor explain. So the limitations of science also should be understood. You say, Modanamakalu and all. Science is also a Modanamakam. Today they come to some conclusion and tell you something, you will take it. Then after 30 years, 20 years, they will come out and say, no, all that is wrong, this is right. Take for example your own COVID. Something like 14,000 scientists, doctors, they have come out as a separate association, and they declared that COVID is not a virus that actually comes from individual to individual, it won't transmit. And these masks and sanitizers are only to sell and make money. You know, pharma mafia did a lot of things, cruel things, which nobody could do till today. There is no law in this country to give fines on these people. Whereas in America there is a law, you can go to court and the fine will be so in millions and dollars that the company will really learn a lesson. यहाँ नहीं है, इंडिया में कौन है? Even drug control system